Heavy rainfall and dangerous winds are once again reshaping life across parts of Mexico and the Pacific Basin, as Hurricane Lorena delivers its destructive force to the Baja California peninsula. What started as a tropical disturbance just days ago has now turned into a major humanitarian and environmental challenge for coastal communities.
No, viejo, ahora sí ya todo el motor ya no.
By September 3rd, Lorena had strengthened into a Category 1 hurricane with sustained winds near 80 miles per hour. Its center was located just over 100 miles west-southwest of Cabo San Lázaro, but its reach extended far beyond the eye. The storm carried a massive plume of tropical moisture, which saturated the atmosphere across northwestern Mexico. Rainfall totals of 4 to 8 inches were common, while isolated areas saw close to 15 inches. This extreme rainfall triggered flash floods and mudslides that overwhelmed already fragile infrastructure. In Baja California Sur, the impact was immediate and severe. Rivers spilled beyond their banks. Low-lying neighborhoods quickly turned into lagoons, and unstable hillsides collapsed under the weight of waterlogged soil. In Ciudad Constitucion, emergency sirens blared through the night as residents rushed to escape the rising waters. Streets transformed into rivers, homes filled with water, and cars were carried away like debris in a current. The capital city of La Paz faced its own set of challenges. The famous Malecón waterfront was swallowed by waves and floodwaters, leaving businesses and homes underwater. Electrical transformers sparked and failed, leading to widespread power outages. Utility poles crumpled, cutting off communication lines and isolating neighborhoods. Emergency shelters filled quickly as families, often with only a few belongings sealed in plastic bags, searched for safety. Puerto San Carlos, a fishing community along the coast, was among the hardest hit. Residents endured hours of flooding overnight. Many recounted terrifying scenes of water rushing into their homes with little to no warning. One grandmother described clinging to her rooftop with her grandchildren as the tide surged around them. Further inland in Comandú, a school was converted into a shelter for over 300 evacuees. But supplies quickly ran low. Volunteers pleaded for medicine, food, and clean drinking water as resources dwindled.
Pero huevo quiere, huevo quiere.
Authorities responded swiftly. The Secretariat of National Defense deployed military units for search and rescue operations, while helicopters plucked residents from rooftops and remote villages cut off by landslides. The Mexican Red Cross sent mobile medical teams and water purification systems. In a national address, President Andrés Manuel López Obrador pledged federal support for immediate relief and long-term reconstruction, emphasizing that lives had to be saved before recovery could begin. Yet, experts point out that Lorena has revealed deeper structural issues. Baja California Sur has seen rapid urban growth in recent years, but infrastructure has not kept pace. Informal housing often develops in flood-prone areas, leaving residents especially vulnerable. Scientists warn that climate change is amplifying rainfall events, fueling storms that bring more intense and unpredictable flooding. Dr. Alejandra Ruiz of the National Autonomous University of Mexico explained that Lorena is not an outlier, but a glimpse into the type of storms Mexico may increasingly face in the future. The economic fallout is expected to be significant. The peninsula relies heavily on tourism and fishing, both of which have been devastated. Resorts in Cabo San Lucas reported flooding, erosion, and extensive property damage, while the marina was choked with debris and sunken boats. Fishing fleets lost much of their equipment, leaving many without income. Initial damage estimates surpass $500 million, and recovery could take years. Despite the devastation, the storm also brought displays of resilience and solidarity. Volunteers worked side by side with emergency crews, forming human chains to pull people from rushing waters. Local radio stations broadcasted around-the-clock updates, and even children in shelters helped distribute food and blankets. In Todos Santos, artists began painting murals on flood-damaged walls, offering symbols of hope and renewal. As Baja California struggles with Lorena's aftermath, other parts of Mexico are grappling with separate weather disasters. In Chiapas, strong winds on September 3rd gave rise to 2 confirmed tornadoes in San Cristobal de las Casas. The state's Civil Protection Agency reported damage to roofs, fallen trees, and scattered debris. Videos circulating online captured residents sprinting for cover in the city's historic center as winds ripped through the area. Fortunately, no serious injuries were reported, but authorities urged residents to remain on high alert. At the same time, the Atlantic Basin is also showing signs of activity. A tropical wave moving westward from near the Cabo Verde Islands is organizing, and forecasters give it a high chance of developing into a tropical depression. The system could approach the Lesser Antilles by the middle of next week, raising concerns about further impacts across the Caribbean. For now, the focus remains on recovery in Baja California, resilience in Chiapas, and preparedness in Hawaii. The coming days will test emergency systems in communities already stretched thin, as multiple regions across North America and the Pacific brace for whatever comes next.
Esperando a que Protección Civil nos venga a sacar de nuestras casas porque no se les ocurrió abrir los albergues el día de ayer. Aunque sea en lanchas, me imagino que nos van a
Thank you
venir a
for
sacar
watching.
porque
See you in the next
el
video.
arroyo está creciendo demasiado.